Hello, class. This is me, Mr. C. This is Percy right here, and today we're going to learn how to draw eyes. So we've been working with shading, we've been working with Prismacolors and things like that, but today we're going to work with color pencils. Um, what we want to learn today is how to take two. So this is my dark and this is my light, and we're going to work with a human eye, right? Which is round, which is spherical, which has a lot of detail. So in the beginning, what I like to do is I like to grab my dark, you know, and I like to see the types of shade I can get out of this pencil. So again, with pressure, begin to go as dark as you can and then start letting go of that pressure. You're gonna get something like this. All right. So I like to do this a few times because it's just a reminder that you can get a lot out of this simple tool. So again, do one and I'll do one more right here. So after that, because our eyes are very round, and there's a lot of detail in the eye, before I go straight to that, I like to practice with the circle. And a lot of you ask, Mr. C, how do you make a circle so perfect? Well, I'll show you. What I like to do is, again, very lightly, like this shade right over here, I like to draw several circles, and before you know it, you'll find that perfect circle within that. And I'll do that a few times too. Just to you can see. I'll go with this one right here. So again, I'm going to use these shades that I've created in the beginning, right, to add some type of three-dimensionality to this, because right now this is in the second dimension. This is very flat. What I want to do is I want to create that three-dimensionality. So here we go. So I like to start with one side. So let's say my sun, I'll draw something right here, is coming from over here, right? That means that my light's going to be here and my shadow is going to be right here. So I'll show you in a bit. Now what I'm doing is just simply adding some shadow, right, to this side right here. I'm going to continue to do that. As you notice, I haven't used this yet because I'm saving this for last. Okay. So. As you can see, I'm just slowly feeling in the top, and I know that my shadow is going to be right here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this shade right here, and I'm going to start adding my darks right here because I'm saving my light for right here. So here we are. Okay. So now here's my light color, right? And this could be any color, right? Let's say in class we're using color pencils, or let's say you want to use the drawing pencils. You can grab a dark color and an orange, a dark color and a yellow. It really doesn't matter. Just as long as these colors aren't the same, they should be relatively opposite. So now I'm going to go in with this color. I'm going to start adding in my shadow, shade right here. And what this does is it kind of blends in the shade for me. You see that? I'm going to continue with this. Go with the shadow. There we go. So another thing that I like to do is I like to go back and forth, back and forth. Now I'm going to come back with my dark and add the really, really fine details. And you'll see where that comes in handy when working with eyes. So I'm going to go in and add my darkest. I'm going to put a lot of pressure right here on this sphere. And then I'll come up. There we go. There we go. There you have it. So you could see a drastic difference between these two shapes and this one right here. So let's put this off to the side. You know, actually, let's turn it around, right? So we're going to start working on eyes.